Good morning, everyone. I thought that I would do a vlog on this trip just for fun, for history and posterity, just to show you what's going on in Jeff and Laura's excellent adventure, our trip to Hawaii also. I was going to do an episode each day. Yesterday, it was such a travel day, and we were just so overwhelmed by our room when we got here, I had to wait till today. The trip was, Laura doesn't have to show me, but anyway. Our plane flight, actually, the first leg from Chicago to California was uneventful and very nice. In fact, I got to watch the movie 1917. I've been waiting to watch for a long time, and it was really terrific. The second leg was when things changed a little bit. I knew I was in trouble when about a 19-year-old girl sat down next to me with a 20-month-old baby. And it was everything that you would expect it to be. From being happy, to crying, to diaper changes, to bottles, and it was pretty much a nightmare. In fact, one time when she left for a minute because her mother was up in the front of the plane, I actually ran to the bathroom because I figured as soon as she got back with the baby and it fell asleep, I would have to go to the bathroom. And the bathrooms, let me tell you, the bathrooms in that plane were the smallest thing. They're smaller than a closet. If you've done a lot of flying, you would know about that. You always hear people talking about the Mile High Club. I don't see how you would have room to join the Mile High Club. Anyway, when I did get away the one time, because she wasn't in the seat for a little bit, that's when the turbulence started, and I was going to the bathroom, so that was another adventure. A little bit of, and those bathrooms are really pretty disgusting after a 4 or 5 hour plane flight. But anyway, we got there, we got to the airport. They had made us walk like 10 miles for our luggage, as I recall, which is just what you want to do after all that flying. And then when we got to our hotel and got in, well, you know, I have this history, this love of Pearl Harbor. It was kind of neat because I think this hotel was around during December 7th, 1941. And it probably sustained some bombing damage as well. But anyway, that was really, I thought Laura was going to walk to the airport last night and go back. Or she might have joined the homeless people down on Okay, this isn't going to be very good if I'm laughing all the time. But anyway, this is adequate, is to say the most. The workmanship is what really is amazing. I want you to see this air conditioning unit and the wiring that goes with it if you can. Maybe I won't get a wide enough view. But we've got a nice window with plywood and so forth around the top and bottom. And of course the plug. I like especially the detail work they've done. I get it here. Oh, I'm not using this camera very well. Where they've got the nice little adapter there so the plug doesn't get in the way. So in the beds, again, this might have been military barracks because the beds are pretty much look like they were, probably the mattresses might have been used again in World War II. First we went into a room that was a king-size bed, and of course the air conditioning wasn't on, so Laura was already... Air conditioning was out. Well, it wasn't on. We don't know that it was out. And immediately, well, you know my wife, so you can imagine what that was like. So I went down and had a discussion with the people that checked us in, a couple of young girls, of course. And of course, I kept telling them it was not a king-size bed, and they kept telling me it was a king-size bed. Come to find out, it was indeed a king-size bed, so I'll have to go apologize to them. But I told them we'd ask for twin beds. We did get twin beds, and thus we are in our room. And you guys know me a little bit. You probably know, I'm always saying that, God will take care of you, the Lord will take care of you. Well, last night when we came home, we spent the night, slept, got up this morning, and I started looking for our room key. And I walked around and opened the door to the unit, and then I looked outside. The key was still in the door. And we are just fine. So that means if anybody walked past last night and they did not open the door, and as Laura would say, kill us in our sleep. It is a beautiful day here in Hawaii. I can't tell a whole lot from here, but I do see the sunshine and the high rises and so forth. So I might have other observations throughout the day, but this is kind of the beginning of day 2 of Jeff and Laura's excellent adventure. Thank you for watching.